Hello there. Today in today's tutorial, we are going to learn about servo motor. What you can see here on the screen is one of the servo motor, and the model is S390. So, what does servo motor do? Servo motor, you can see they are for normal motor that you see every day, it keep on spins, right? It's like a motor in a car, or that it will keep on spinning to make the wheel drive. But then for servo motor, it can also be used to make circular motions, but in a way that the servo motor only can allows up to 180 degrees of movement, and it allows you to use program to move the servo into a precise angle that you need it you need it to go to. So it's usually used to say open and close the door, or open and close some gates, or similar usages. So let's try to demonstrate how are we going to use the SG90 servo motor with Arduino. Okay, so first of all, you can see that the servo motor have three cords. Okay, brown, red, orange. So it's okay that it doesn't have any label. If you go online, just type servo motor. I just search one servo motor diagram. You see there's a lot here. Okay, there's a lot of wiring technique here. Okay, so one of it is a little bit more clear. So you can see that it matches the color. So orange is for signal, red color is for 5 volt, and black color is for ground. Okay, so which means right now we are going to use three cords to connect to them. Okay, first of all, let me try to connect them first here. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, plug it in. 3. Okay, so now you see what I'm plugging now. Okay, orange color to orange, white to red, and black to brown. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to connect the orange button into the Arduino. Okay, so orange, according to the data sheet, is going to an analog input. Okay, you see it goes to analog input of 9 with a dash 1. Actually, you don't have to put in 9. You can put in any analog input that have a dash. So which means 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11 is okay, because why we need analog input for servo is because we are not outputting 0 or 1 only. What we're going to write is we're going to write different levels, like 0 to 100. So that's why we need analog output, an analog pin. And because if you put in 2 or 4, you can only write high or low, as of in LED before. So we can't really use them. So right now, for the orange one, I'm going to plug into pin 9. Okay, as the instruction. So, and then for the red cord, which is connected to my white cord here, is going to be going to 5 volt. Okay. Okay, and then the white cord is going to the 5 volt. Okay, because the white cord was connected to the red cord, and then the black cord, which is the black cord as well, will go to the ground. Okay. Okay. So right now I finished connecting it. Okay, I finished connecting it. Okay. So right now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to open an example code in Arduino. Okay, IDE. So you click File, Examples, Servo, Sweep. Okay, if I click that, it will open up a new Arduino IDE programming window for me. So that is the code of using the servo. You can see that there's a few lines of code that worth attention. First is line 10, include servo.h. That's just an external library that you have to include so that the servo will work. Okay. So and then you declare a servo object into a variable called myServo, and then you say the position is 0, it's an initial position. So, and then you set up my servo attached 9. Well, what you have to do is to be able to read them and read the commands attached to your port 9. So, because right now we have been connecting it to port 9, okay, port 9, okay, the orange cord connect to port 9. So, which means we don't have to change anything, so it's port 9. And then you see loop my servo right position. So, what this program does is every 15 milliseconds, it will change the position by 1 degree in the right position. So if I upload and write and run it right now, okay, look at what the servo is doing. It moves in an arc of 180 degree, okay? It moves in an arc of 100 degree back and forth, just because the program asks it to do so. So you see, write the position from 0 to 100, and then write the position from 100 back to 0. But you can say, oh, then how do I know which angle is which? Okay, we're going to change the program so that we will know which one is 0 and which one is 180. Okay, so what I'm going to do next right now is I'm going to delete all this. Okay, I'll say my servo dot write 0. That will be my program. Okay, in this case I set it to 0. Okay. Upload. Okay, now this is a 0. Oh, maybe if your 0 is not like this, not exactly like what I do. It is fine. It really depends on your direction, the direction of implementation. You can say this is a 0, or you can actually plug it out. You just pull it by force, okay? Pull it out, and then find a place that you feel like it's 0. Maybe I'll say this could be a 0, okay? Okay, this could be a 0, like this. Okay, so you can do that. You can, and then you can unplug it and say this is a 0, or any angle is 0. So I'm going to do this 0 like this here right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it 180 to see how much it will turn. Okay, look, this is 0. I upload it. Okay, it turns in this direction. So which means it will go from this arc to this arc. This is 180. You can see that it doesn't really turn 180 just because the servo, because of the make of this servo. This is and it doesn't really turn 180. I mean, a better servo or an industrial level servo, they will turn the precise degree. But this is just, you know, a model servo, so it's fine. So what you can do is maybe I can say because it go from this way, so it's kind of something I want maybe. So you can do say servo 0, delay 2 seconds. And then my servo dot write maybe 90 degree, okay? And then delay 5,000 seconds. Okay. Guess what it does? It go to 0, wait 2 seconds and open, wait 5 seconds, and then it do again 0, 5. So with this, you can see that if you actually extend it or say put it into a gate system, it simulates opening and closing of the gate. Of course, right now I'm just making it auto going open and close. You can put it in a way that, oh, when you press a button, it will turn. Okay, so this is the way that you can use servo, and you can write it in a precise angle. But more importantly is that the servo can only go from 0 and 180. And it can only go back and forth. It won't rotate, and it won't go more than half of a circle. Okay, this will be the usage limitation and restriction of a servo. Okay, so that will be this tutorial about using servo.